Driving fast straight to my house. I'm thinking of... Okay guys, so once more Winnie, that's the villain right there. See her? That's the villain. Has lured me out on one of these. Oh, we're just gonna go for a little walk in the hillside. Long trips, it's gonna be, you know, miles and miles and miles of climbing, I'm sure, up over top of the mountains. And I mean, we're up here. This is at 2,400 meters, which very roughly translates to 64, about 7,500 feet, which my poor old lungs aren't used to. And as Winnie says, how long was the train trip yesterday?
10 hours.
10-hour train trip climbing up through here. We're in Copper Canyon. And you know, it's the good thing about, I thought I was getting old, and I was going to be old enough that I was able to tell Winnie, nah, I'm too old for that kind of garbage. I can't climb all that. She said, nah, you need the exercise.
Excuses, excuses.
Yeah. So when I die out here, she'll say, well, see, I told him he needed more exercise.
Yeah. Carsten is on his way up to, he's approaching the cave from the old cave from the Aramui Indian, and that's how they lived in, in the cliff. And now I just turn around and you can see how they are living here today. Just show you some of the, that's how they are living up there now. So it has changed.
Okay, so this is Raramuri Cave. It's how they lived in olden times, although I suspect not that long ago. So you can see that in there's, I guess, their kitchen, because I can see a stovepipe of some kind coming up, and there's lots of carbon black on the roof of the ceiling. This would be a sleeping shelf. I don't know what's behind that. I suspect behind that little door over there is probably a victual room, because it would be cool back in there. It would be a way to keep things cool. But Winnie said, so here they're showing off some of their handicrafts. They make very, very beautiful woven baskets. And you see some of these clothes that are very colorful. There's lots of Raramuri natives in town, and the women wear the most colorful clothing. Those dolls there, you know, you say, oh, they're dolls, traditional, but that's what they're actually wearing in town. And even the men have colorful shirts and pants on, so it's a different world.
It's the kitchen. You can see how they did the corn.
Okay. Well, as usual, Winnie and I are in the middle of nowhere. There was a sign back there that said, "This is nowhere," and we passed it. So we're past the middle of nowhere. And we can really tell we're not used to marching around up here in 8,000 feet. It's a bit unusual for us.